Welcome to the addition strategy. We're using a vertical form. We're also using partial sums. This will be very helpful to some of you that still struggle with the American format, the American algorithm. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we have this problem. You can write it either way you want it, but in this one, make sure that you always are aware, with this format, you have to really pay attention to your place value. What's nice about this is you don't have to worry about working it from left to right or right to left. You can work it either direction, and I'll do that for you. So let's go ahead and get started looking at this. Now, one thing I do want to make sure that you're very aware of is the place value of each column of numbers. 7 plus the 5 is the ones. The 80 plus the 40, that's the tens. And the 600 plus the 200, those are the hundreds. Don't mix them up. Write them in their proper places, because if you don't, your answer will not come out correctly. So let's take a look at how we will get our answers. I'm going to work this problem starting from the right and moving to the left. I'll show you it in just a few minutes, going from the left and moving to the right. Okay, so I added the 7 plus the 5 here. I'm just writing it in black on the side so you know where I got my add-ins. 7 plus the 5 is 12. So my 12, I make sure that I write each number in its appropriate place value. One group of 10 plus 2 singles. Okay? So then I add the 80 plus the 40, and that gets me 112. Okay? Excuse me, 120. I don't know why I thought that. 120. Remember, I write everything in its appropriate place values. One group of 100, two groups of 10, and 0 100s. So now that leaves me to move on to adding my 600 plus my 200, and that will give me 800. So, I have that. Just combine all of my partial sums. These are partial sums. Add them all up. 2 groups of 1, 3 groups of 10, and 9 groups of 100. 932. Let's take a look at this, working it from left to right instead of right to left. Okay, so we're going to work this one going from the left to the right. Some kids will like it one way, some kids will like it another. Got to show you both ways. Make your decision for yourself. Alright, so in this one I'm going to add the hundreds place value first. So 600 plus 200 is the 800. Then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to say 80 plus 40 is 120. Okay. And then 7 plus the 5. So then the 7 plus the 5, that's 12. Add all of your partial sums together, and that gets you 932. Okay? In this format, you don't have to worry about carrying and borrowing or anything. You don't have to worry about these carries, okay? Which makes it really nice. The only thing that you have to worry about is making sure that each column is lined up correctly. I kind of drew it in red so that you can see it's a little bit messy, but you have to make sure that all your ones, all your tens, and all your hundreds and thousands line up correctly. Alright, so the problem that you're going to work out on your own to experiment with it is 879 plus 466. If you have any questions, watch the video as many times as you want until you work out your questions. If you still can't figure it out, make sure you see a teacher quickly. Thanks for watching.